आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News, Birth of a Nation.
India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
In today's episode, we remember freedom fighter and former Prime Minister of India, Pamulaparthi Venkata Narasimha Rao, who was born on the 28th of June 1921 at Karimnagar, Hyderabad. He is often referred to as the father of Indian economic reforms.
P.V. Narasimha Rao, popularly known as PV, studied in Osmania University, Hyderabad, Bombay University and the Nagpur University. He was part of the Vande Mataram movement in the late 1930s in the Hyderabad state. Along with his distant cousins, Pamulaparthi Sadasiv Rao, Raja Narendra and Devulapalli Damodar Rao, P.V. Narasimha Rao edited a Telugu weekly magazine called Kakatiya Patrika in the 1940s. Both P.V. Narasimha Rao and Sadasiva Rao contributed articles under the pen name Jaya Vijaya.
After independence, Rao joined politics and held many important portfolios. P.V. Narasimha Rao became the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh in 1971 and implemented land reforms and land sealing acts strictly.
He also secured reservation for the so-called lower castes in politics during his tenure. He was elected to the Lok Sabha in 1977 and handled several diverse portfolios, most significantly home, defence and foreign affairs.
P.V. Narasimha Rao became Prime Minister of India in 1991 and successfully led the liberalization of the Indian economy. The reforms opened up the Indian economy to foreign investment, reformed capital markets, deregulated domestic business, and reformed the trade regime.
The impact of these reforms may be gauged from the fact that total foreign investment in India grew from $132 million in 1991-92 to $5.3 billion in 1995-96. The measures continue to impact the influx of foreign portfolio investment in India and have helped India become a strong global economy.
P.V. Narasimha Rao had special interest in Indian philosophy and culture, writing fiction and political commentary, learning languages, writing poems in Telugu and Hindi. He spoke 17 languages.
Rao suffered a heart attack on the 9th of December 2004 and died 14 days later at the age of 83. AIR News salutes the father of Indian economic reforms, P.V. Narasimha Rao.
We also remember freedom fighter Shiv Prasad Gupta, who was born on the 28th of June 1883. A close associate of Mahatma Gandhi, Shiv Prasad devoted his entire life to actively participate, assist and give financial aid to the various movements of the freedom struggle. Nationalist leaders including Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Mahamana Madan Mohan Malaviya often stayed with Shiv Prasad on their visit to Varanasi and relied upon his advice and support.
The Hindi daily Aaj was started by Gupta in 1920 in order to facilitate the Indian struggle for freedom. Gupta was associated with the Indian National Congress as its treasurer for many years. He founded the Mahatma Gandhi Kashi Vidyapeeth in Varanasi to give a chance to those youth who had left their studies to join the struggle for freedom.
Shiv Prasad gave 150 acres of land for setting up the first Gandhi ashram in India in Akbarpur to promote Khadi.
Gandhi Gandhiji conferred upon Shiv Prasad Gupta the title of Rashtra Ratna, that is, Jewel of the Nation. He was instrumental in organizing the 1928 session of the Indian National Congress at Varanasi at his residence Seva Upvan, named so by Gandhiji as the home was synonymous with the hospitality the people were offered. Shiv Prasad gave 1,01,000 rupees as the first donation to build Banaras Hindu University.
The great nationalist breathed his last on the 24th of April 1944. AIR News salutes the great freedom fighter.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.